Hi, I'm Mika Truman, and welcome to my YouTube channel, my Patreon, Rumble, and welcome to fsma.life. And please, you can look up some of my courses. We have some really great, inexpensive courses over on my website where you can go and you can check them out and you can learn how to tap into your gifts and abilities. So please don't forget to go check that out and like, subscribe, and please do share. So this is a fun video. I think it's a very fascinating video, and I love to be able to tap into this energy, this new life, new world energy. I don't even know if we're allowed to say that, but oh well. But so anyway, Spirit has been showing me where we are headed towards such a magical time, and we're headed towards such a significant time where the vibrations and the energy is shifting and changing. That as even different people who have been the holders and the carriers of different bloodlines, that maybe they weren't of the greatest level of integrity. They weren't completely honest or good for mankind, where their bloodline is no longer going to be here anymore. So as there's a negative bloodline, and I was shown there's about 12, but we're creating a new 13 bloodlines, if not even more, because it's going to keep adding on, not as slow as what we have been living, but right now it's 12. We're birthing a new 13 bloodline, and Spirit has shown that the darker energies that's been keeping the people down with those different shields or even satellite vibration frequencies that has been keeping the barrier down from you and I and the rest of the people on the planet, as you and I, from being able to tap into our rightful birth bloodline, our true bloodline. It has blocked us from receiving our true gifts and abilities. It has blocked us from remembering who we are. This whole nonsense about when you're born you can't remember, that's nonsense. That has to go. And they're showing that it's dissolving, that you will be able to remember, and hopefully within a short amount of time. Hopefully we will be able to just roll into our new bloodline role, and we will be able to step in to those different shoes and be those magnificent beings that we always were before we came to this planet, or whatever reason on why we're here. That's a whole other topic. But Spirit was shown that we will be, as those other bloodlines are dying off, it opens it up to find its rightful owner. And the bloodline energy, that magic, could very well be finding you and me and everyone else. And it will start to change. That's part of the new looks. That's part of the new appearance. That's part of the new attitude and eye color. Everything that is going to start to really evolve, because Spirit showed when you were born, you weren't able to finish growing and evolving into this your true self, your true being, your essence. So it is such a magical, powerful time that we're in. Excuse me. So Spirit also showed that as we have let go of all of our baggage and we have totally went through this birthing process, that it releases and lets go of a lot of our karmic debt. And how you've treated others will start to physically show in this life, that it just starts to fall off and your life starts taking greater shape. It may not appear that is being so, and that's really happening right now, even for a couple months, excuse me, as we're shifting. but you could see that it just automatically is going to start picking up very quickly, very fast. And all of that built up karma that has been rightfully yours is going to start to find you within your bloodlines. So that was so magnificent. I'm excited for all of that. That is going to be so life altering and life changing. So it's so interesting that they were also showing that as these different, remember the North and the South Pole, and then you also have all these different energy pockets, even within the ocean, within these different triangles, because I don't know which word is acceptable and which ones aren't. Bermuda triangles, all of these different energy pockets. As this darker energy is shifting, we're shifting out of it because we're birthing into this new world. So we're moving out of the heavier energy. It wakens them up. So as we start to waken up all of those, you're going to see that it's also going to cause and could cause a major trigger within your energy to help shift and wake you up even more to where you really evolve into this greater state. So I was shown years and years ago after my near-death experience that we are going to go into a time where we very well may see the North and the South Pole flip. And I was shown that and how the whole planet will shift and change. They have shown, and I've mentioned this in videos before, that we're in the middle of that. And that's what all this erratic weather is about. But Spirit also showed me that it's normal. Every several thousands of years, Mother Earth has to cleanse herself and change. And she wants to roll over. I mean, do you just stay laid in one spot all night? No, we have to roll over. She has been through so much that she's going through a healing process. As she is going through a healing process, how could it not affect us? We're on her back. So she's changing, and as she changes, it's going to shift and change us. And I've always said, watch very closely, pay attention to what is underneath the North and the South, those different, it's like a little cap, but it's not really very strong. It doesn't even look like it's sealed off anymore on the North or the South Pole. And I get there are beings that are living in the North and the South Poles. There's beings living in all these different areas that we don't even know, we haven't even seen. And then one says, how could we not know that there are people living in the center of the earth or on that other side of that North Pole and the other side of the South Pole? I get we're going to learn all of those secrets. We're going to learn and hear about all of it and what the truth really is with it and who are really over there. And I really do get they're part of us. They're part of our families, our bloodline families. And they're here to help us and teach us how to live in this brand new world, in this brand new way. So we're in for some very great times. You're going to think you entered into the twilight zone, all this information that's going to come up on wonderful new things. The new sun, the new moon. How many suns? How many moons? And I've always said there's 2 suns, 2 moons. And I get you're going to start to see that also. So, and even with these different beings, they look like they may be the rainbow people, as I've mentioned earlier. And you may find that as you continue to develop and evolve in your rightful bloodlines, you may too continue to grow and change colors also. We haven't had a chance to evolve. Spirit has shown that after we were born, we weren't able to continue growing. It's like you take that little baby and you don't put him in, you don't communicate, you don't talk to them, you don't help them evolve so they don't continue their growth. Same concept. We haven't been able to really develop into our true beings. And as everything breaks and we remember everything and the vibration changes. We're headed for some really fantastic times. Great, wonderful, evolved times. So I just wanted to share. I love you all. Please don't forget, like, subscribe. Please do share. Join my Patreon and check out my courses. Until next time, much love. Take care. Blessings to you.